let's not waste any time and head up on the lift and see what's happening at the top of the communication tower. There's a pretty big variety of monsters in this game, so I'm surprised that there can't be just a general monster-shaped shadow, or whatever it was, on top of this tower. Also, that live electricity looks pretty dangerous. Can't say that I envy pigs very much. I love that you have control of this part right here. I've always loved the way that antenna expands outwards with all the little branches. And here's a boss fight. It kind of begs the question, where Cypher went. Was he hiding in the corner of the lower area or what? So Biggs and Wedge are, well, a big Star Wars reference, but they're always a duo that's scattered throughout a lot of games in the series. There's a Biggs and Wedge. I believe they made their first appearance in 6. Sorry, not 7. 6. They are in 7. They're in this game. I don't think they're in 9, but they could be. I just don't remember. They're in 10. They're probably in 11, given how good that game is with referencing previous Final Fantasy games. I believe they might be in 12. I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm waiting for the Zodiac Age remaster to come out. I don't know if they're in 13 either, but they are in 14. That's what I wanted to get at. I think it's really neat that they're in the most recent MMO iteration as well. So, Biggs here has Asuna, but we're going to be able to get it at some point later anyway, so I'm just going to kill him. This is quite the boss fight. Zell's HP is looking a little low, and we can't cast Cure. Squall. I've always loved that dialogue. Yeah, so Squall doesn't have Gear Junction, and obviously we have 100, so it's not that big a deal to use one. Now I can't remember too clearly, but I think you only have to kill one of them after they both appear. And that strange wind tornado is the reason why. It's a good question, Cell. Now, absolutely vital importance is to draw from this enemy right here and draw Siren. Siren's a little interesting because it isn't a magic. It's a full-on Guardian Force, so we now have a new summon to Junction after we defeat this thing. I just want to see what this magic is. I'm not going to waste much time drawing it. Oh, double. Double lets you cast a magic twice in one attack. So let's do some summoning. Let's see the summons we haven't done yet. And Quetzalcoatl too. Ooh, the Squall's a little low. That could actually do a little. Ooh, that's what I was afraid of. Well, luckily, I believe Selfie or Zell have the item command, so we can use one of our Phoenix Downs to bring Squall back. I should have healed up before. Some pretty good damage there. I really appreciate that the game has the ability to let you hide the HUD by holding down the select button. It makes appreciating these summon animations a lot easier. Pretty comparable to Shiva there. There we go, very, very happy about that. Oh, let's get a limit break because his health is critical. Okay, now let's heal him as quick as we can. There we go, okay. So yeah, that was the quick time event I was talking about. Basically, when the blue bar hits, you have to hit R1 like you're pretending to do a critical. Oh my god, Squall! Oh. Holy crap. I definitely need to have Zell heal because he has the highest magic stat. I think it means it does more HP back. So yeah, limit breaks do a lot of damage. Oh, and Squall also has a chance to do a random attack after, which does even more damage. And new abilities are locked with new weapons. Okay, let's cast on herself and then cast on her as well. And start to summon Ifrit on Squall. There we go. Just need to keep Zell as our dedicated healer here. which isn't very good anyway. Oh, I should have haven't had him heal himself. Oh well. I don't think we've seen Ifrit summon yet. It's somewhat similar to his overdrive in Final Fantasy X, in the sense that he throws Earth at the boss. I'm actually gonna have Squall draw and stock that one cure that we used on Cell, or whoever we used it on. There we go. There's the one cure we needed. And Cell's gonna have to heal as soon as we get hit by this one. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. It was just bad because I didn't heal beforehand. Yeah, it's not worth it to waste the time summoning Ifrit when Squall's auto attack does so much. He probably doesn't have that much HP left. So yeah, pretty easy first actually challenging boss. I just unfortunately flubbed on the HP. Oh, 2 elixir, nice. G returners are Phoenix Downs for summons. This is a weapons monthly magazine, and I'm pretty sure these are what allow us to purchase or enable us to upgrade our party members' weapons into more powerful versions. Oh, Quetzalcoatl learned Time Magic Refine. Shiva learned Ice Magic Refine, and Ifrit earned Fire Magic Refine. I actually don't know if the T in Quetzalcoatl. Oh, Thunder. Oh, jeez. That's so dumb. Not Time Magic. I'm sorry. I take that back. And this is the GF that we just drew from. What was that boss's name? Elvaret. And it's Siren. I can't remember what type of magic she has. I want to say it's water. We'll be able to refine water magic from items from her, but we'll see. So, I don't know. I know I've played this game rather slowly. By the way, I didn't talk to Biggs there because of the time deduction. It sort of ends up like that, one Metal Gear Solid guard. Anyway, I play this game pretty slowly, take my time, but I definitely do not need 30 minutes to get back to the beach. Or do I? So this is a forced encounter with this giant spider robot, and it is incredibly hard to kill. Possible, but incredibly hard. What we need to do is weaken it to the point of letting us run away. Let's heal up a little bit. Quetzalcoatl does a lot of damage to this thing, so I'm probably gonna have Zell do that once he heals up. Squall's still doing a decent amount, however. Let's see what this is that he has. Also, wow, that's a pretty brutal attack. Oh, protect, that's pretty good, but unfortunately we don't have the time. Ooh, that hits hard. I'm hoping that Quetzalcoatl can do over 200 because it's a mechanical enemy, and Quetzalcoatl deals lightning damage. So I'm gonna guess 200. Let's cross our fingers. Goodness gracious, wow. Definitely gonna have Zell keep doing that. Ooh, Shiva's got low HP, I might have to only summon her once. Also, wow, I missed the critical there. Oh, and I realized I just forgot to junction Siren. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. Now we can run away from the enemy. And we're gonna have to be very careful, because if we get stuck on any rock or anything like that, the enemy can catch up to us and attack us again, and we have to reduce its HP that much in order to get away from it. I just kind of spoiled that it continues to chase, and I apologize for that. It's funny that the chasing is so intense, but at the ooh, that was really close. But at the same time, these loading transitions give you a nice little breather. I believe that's a forced encounter. I'm not sure you can avoid that one. So here we go again. It doesn't seem like it's that much HP to reduce. We just need Zell to continuously summon. Let's see how much this does. I'm gonna guess not very much. At 92, it's better than her auto attack. It doesn't cost us anything. Oh, I couldn't really. I was gonna say I couldn't really see Squall for the timing of that, but it's the audio cue I go for more than that. So it's not a very valid excuse. I apologize. Oh, that animation wastes so much time. as does the summoning one for Quetzalcoatl, of course. That was a poor showing. Okay, so only one Quetzalcoatl summon is required, so hopefully we won't get caught again. Bum bum bum. Absolutely relentless, this thing. I think this is the last time we're gonna fight it. Also, in case you were curious, oh, geez, why did I do that? Whoops. In case you were curious, oh, wow. In case you were curious, the amount of time you take to get to the beach does affect your seed score. Oh, I wish I hadn't. Oh, I thought Shiva was going to get summoned before Skull attacked. I really wish I hadn't done this. It's kind of silly that for all the focus that this game has on summons and summon attacks, that if you are good enough at junctioning and getting really top tier magic, auto attacks outclass them in every way. I do think it's more than a little bit silly that they didn't include an option for reduced time summon animations or, oh well, still standing, reduced time summon animations or something like that, just because, there we go. They did include it in Final Fantasy X, which I suppose is why, and actually in Final Fantasy IX they're forced, if I remember correctly. In Final Fantasy IX, I think the first time you summon, you do a summon, it shows the full animation, and then every time after that, it does the a quicker, less damaging animation with a percentage chance to do the full animation for more damage. It's a very silly system. Not that I shouldn't say silly, I should say interesting, because I don't dislike it. Also, that poor car. I hope that person had insurance. Wow, they really left Squall behind there. Quistis is such a badass. I never really noticed this before, but the spider robot thing has a total Cylon from Battlestar Galactica thing going on with it, on its face with the red eye. And this is the conclusion of the seed exam, which means we can finally talk to people again. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. So yeah, now we're finally free ourselves from the jaws of the seed exam. And we're coming up on 30 minutes here, so I'm just gonna walk around Balam Town, basically. Also, you have to... I don't know why anyone would expect Cypher to hold the car for you. Or Mr. Ego in this case. This song captures the feeling of a seaside town so well, in my opinion. I like that there's no dialogue there, just sort of like, hey, we rested, let's get a move on. So the reason I did this was not because, not to heal, even though we did need the HP back, but so we could pick up that little yellowish, purplish icon in the to the right of Cell right now. There was a Timber Maniacs magazine, and I want to see if we can read it ourselves. We cannot. We did get a Weapons Monthly March issue. This time we introduce a basic weapon. The Gunblade's original model is this revolver. What it lacks in power and more than makes up for with its reliability. And this tells us that we need 2 screws and 6 M-stone pieces in order to upgrade Squall's Gunblade to the 2nd tier of the 4 tiers, I believe, that are available. A punch can be a deadly weapon, but it can be made even more effective by wearing these, the metal knuckle. These gloves are widely used. We need 1 fish fin and 4 M-stone pieces to upgrade Zell's weapons. I know where to get fish fins. It's on that beach right next to Balam Town, between this town and the garden. Even a weakling can cause serious damage with this type of nunchaku, but they're also hard to use. This flail has been a favorite for beginners. M-stone piece 2 and 1 bomb fragment. And this is Quistis' weapon. Whips are effective against enemies that are close or far away. This chain whip has a simple design, but is very reliable in battle. Okay, let's definitely save. longer than oh, actually, before we do that, we learned the Thunder Magic Refine. So let's start learning HP Junctions. Finish that one off with Shiva, since we learned Ice Magic Refine. Oh, Shiva is Ice and Water Magic. Okay, let's start doing Strength Junction, because Shiva is not shared with Squall, who can already Strength Junction with Ifrit. And for Ifrit, let's do HPJ, and then after that we'll go to Strength plus 20%, because that would be just lovely to have on Squall's attack. Oh, how could I forget about Siren? So Siren learns Life / Recovery Magic from an item. Also Status Recovery Magic. And these are all equally important, so it'll probably be a while. Luckily she has a lot of her junction abilities unlocked by default, so we'll just start with Life and Recovery Magic and move from there. And with that, 2 hours and 42 minutes into Final Fantasy VIII so far, and having a blast, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.